Okay, so the video is the same video. Wake up. Why? Why wake up? I don't know. Why wake up? I don't know. Why stay in bed forever? Well, I don't know because I don't know. You're never going to wake up and go out, never know. Well, people do that, but they don't want to wake up out of their low consciousness state of evil. I don't know. I don't know because I just know people in my life that haven't changed since the time they were, I don't know, before I was born. Same evil shit thing that they were when I was young. Refuse to do any self help, refuse to be anything but a controlling freak and a Scrooge. Closed heart, and where they're heading, I don't know. It's always in the tarot card considered the tarot card of the tower. What is the tarot card? Well, pride goes before a fall, and way up high in the tower of power. What is that? Well, it's the tower card. It's an enormous tower. And I don't know. People elevate themselves above everybody else, and they don't want to share, even though they're gluttons and they're holding on to what? Stuff that they should be sharing. Because it's called what? Gluttony and hoarding it all for yourself. You learned in grade kindergarten to share, didn't you? I don't know, 'cause you're like, I don't know, 85 fucking years old, and you still forgot about what you learned in kindergarten, Scrooge? I don't know, I call that fuck-faced, because that's holding on to a disgusting energy of you, Lucifer, holding out what? I got all the loot, what are you gonna give me, a blowjob? Fuck off, Lucifer. Fuck off with your control drama, and fuck you, Lucy, 'cause you're heading for some place called the Lake of Fucking Fire. 'Cause that's the penalty. The wages of sin are death. That's what it is. That's what it is, and that is what? What's going on how? I don't know. Those on planet Earth who own it all, those who are sitting pretty, and those who know there are other people who have very little, and those people who get into an evil countenance where they know they have plenty to share, but they go out of their way to be Scrooge because they can, and they get an enormous amount of ego juice. The electricity of the ego is what it's called by spiritual teacher Stuart Wilde, and the ego juice is what it's called by spiritual teacher David R. Hawkins. Jesus talked about it all the time. Well, he said it's very hard for a rich man to get into heaven. It's easier for a rich man to get through the head of a pin than it is to get into heaven, because they drag all of their requirements, all of their cardinal sins, the vices, gluttony. They want to drag gluttony with them into heaven. Fuck off. They'll tell me you shouldn't use profanity, and I go, too fucking bad. I'm a heavenly person, and I'm telling you specifically, fuck off. Because I'm setting a boundary, and the boundary of heaven is firm and fixed. There's no way you're getting in, fuckface, being a low vibe tribe asshole. So, Scrooge, fuck off and get ready to burn, motherfucker, because there's no way you get past the gate of Jesus' heart. Either you match Jesus' heart and open it up and be a generous, loving person, or you're a Jezebel. What's that? It's a straight crack whore. That's what you are, Scrooge. It's the same energy, it is. Why? Because it's low. It's disrespecting sentient beings. It's trading, fake love for the real thing. What is it? I don't know. She's going to give you a whack job or a blow job. And you're going to feel good about yourself after you gave her, I don't know. She's a crack whore. Here's $20. I don't know. Both of you people are demeaned. Why? Because neither of you people are treating each other like what you are. People just drop the pretense. We had the movie Pretty Woman, Richard Gere and the woman. Well, that's what it is, isn't it? She was a whore. She was a Jezebel. And then what happened? I don't know. Did she stop being a Jezebel in the end? Did she become like a rich Hollywood Beverly Hills wife, all drunk or something? I don't know. Because I don't know if I trust these movies. Because you romanticize. Well, that's the standard policy. On the other side of the street, I knew a hooker in Vancouver. Because her day job, she worked as a telemarketer in my respectable company that I worked for. Well, she did. I don't know. Maybe she still works there. In the daytime, she did bookings. She booked in sales agents into various offices where they do presentations over the phone. And in the evening, she worked as I don't know, a massage club. And she even had her own website because she was proud of what she did. She says, I do a good job. Well, I don't know. So we looked her up, and lo and behold, she was listed, and she had good ratings. She did. One of the people, I don't know. She said that little Asian men liked her because she was a big, big, big mama. Big girl. She was big, I don't know, 5'11". She was big, 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 and I don't know, bigger than a lot of little Chinese guys. Anyways, they like Big Mama. And they wrote down on their, we just love you because you're not a clock watcher, is what somebody said. So I don't know, is she a Jezebel or a Big Mama? I don't know. In the end, she did take money, and you can't take money to heaven. So all you capitalist fuckfaces, I'm sorry, you can't come to heaven. And if you don't change now, then it's too late after you die. I'm sorry. You want to be the change that you want to see in the world. Do you want to see the world around you be heaven? You gotta raise your consciousness to a level equivalent to a heavenly realm. Where's that? It's at least 540, and once you get to 540, you got to keep going, but you got to get to 540. Everybody can do it today. So that's how you see a change in the outside world. Well, I'm at 600. Do I see a change in the outside world? I saw an enormous sign from Spirit that I am indeed recognized by the Spirit as being on my mission to low vibe tribe people. No, what am I on a mission to? I can't tell you. Originally, it was a mission to, I don't know, me trying to figure it all out. Because I'm a very curious person, even when I was a boy, trying to figure it all out, going to Sunday school and then beyond Sunday school, all right, where's the advanced text? Because I want to know the advanced information. Because I just do. Because I don't trust anybody who's an adult. Because when I was 12 years old or 10 years old, I didn't trust any adults. Sure, they had a lot of information, but they were very cagey about it. They were very mean-spirited about it. I don't know. I just found them very snarky because they want all the information for themselves and they want to be a gatekeeper to you and information that came to them one way or another. Well, they want to charge you money for it. Fuck 5D is to give it away. Be the change you want to see. Give it away. We have Pay It Forward from that movie, Kevin Spacey, how many decades ago? So when are we going to advance past Pay It Forward? Most people still aren't doing Pay It Forward. They're doing hoard. Let's hoard all of our money and all our investments and let's go buy up all of the things that people need, like houses, and turn around and rent it to them so we can make a profit off of it. That's not heavenly. That's predatory behavior. That's totally selfish. And some people are going to say, well, I don't know, whatever it is, I got to look after. Well, then you're looking after yourself, and Jesus will not let you into a heat. It's not Jesus. It's you. You're choosing not to be heavenly to the quantum field you live in. What happens? Well, the quantum field gives you back what you put in. You're, I don't know, you're at 190 on the scale of human consciousness, pride, the sin of Lucifer, and what's the problem? Well, you're going to die because the wages of sin are death. And when you tune yourself to 190, greed, um, the wages of sin are death. Why? Because you're not running enough chi through your body. Because selfishness at 190 means you got 190 out of a possible 1,000. 19% of your, if you put your gas stove and you turn it to 19%, it's it's a low simmer. 19% of the gas flowing to your gas range, that's a low simmer. So you got yourself on a low simmer. Why? You're designed to shine. Jesus said, shine your light, don't put it under a bucket. What's your light? Well, it's your chi. Jesus said, turn your dial up as far as you can get it. Shine your light. Why? Well, what's light? Light is consciousness, it's awareness, it's intelligence, it's wisdom, it's truth. It's life itself. In other words, you turn that dial up, you're getting more chi into your system. Your physical body needs chi. You think it needs meat and iron and all this other fucking shit. Why does it? Because you turned your dial down to 19 and then you're relying on getting nutrients from dead animal products. You're a moron, but you're brainwashed that way. I understand it all the same. I woke up a long time ago, and I still have my fuck-faced parents that continue to be assholes to me. Because they are vicious, violent, evil in the way they are Scrooging me. I'm sorry, if you won't share, Susan, then you're going to hell. Because I learned that in kindergarten. Sorry. I was 5 years old and I went to King George School in Sarnia, Ontario. Susan, I'm talking to my mother, who's 85 years old and still can't figure her out. Why the hell she's a fucking bitch? Because you're tuned to 180 on the scale of human consciousness. And he was going to wonder why you're going to, I don't know, sorry, Susan, you look like an advanced age person. You look like an old vampire. I'm sorry, if you turned yourself up, look at Eileen Seed, she looks way younger than you. He says she is younger than you. Yeah, how much younger than you? I'm sorry, because Eileen Seed is somebody who does what? She works on herself. She opens up her heart. And you don't understand anything because you're a closed-minded bitch. When was the last time you cracked a book by Wing Dyer? Huh? It wasn't last year, Susan. It wasn't 5 years ago. Anyways, you're not the only one who's backslid on everything. I can't help you out. You live with stupid fucking people and you insist on only hanging out with stupid fucking people. I'm sorry. Over and over again, I can't help you out. No one wants to tell you over and over again that you're too stupid to ever get out of this. Well, what are you doing? I don't know. A kamikaze ride towards hell. I'm sorry. What are hell states? A lot worse than what you got now. Because what you're putting out over and over again is Scrooge energy. Who's going to get Scrooged when they put out Scrooge energy? You, Scrooge. We all know what happened to Jacob Marley. How stupid. Why do I have to keep repeating it? Because you're stuck in your ego. You're just enjoying torturing me. Why? Why do you enjoy it? Why do you enjoy hoarding everything? You glutton? You're a glutton for money. You are. Well, yeah, I don't know. You're going to say everybody else does it. That's not a good reason when you've had spiritual teaching about share their wealth, share around. I don't know, because you look around and say everybody else isn't sharing. Well, there you go. Because you have no internal morality. You have no internal ethics, no internal standards of human behavior. You're a devil. You're a privileged, white, privileged old woman, all dried up and ready to drop dead. Because you know I have no intention of trying to live. Because you don't. I look at you over and over again. What do you plan? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What do you plan for the future? I'm going to be a miserable fucking cunt for the rest of my life and every life after that. Because I like it. I like lording it over people that I'm a cunt. And I got money and I got myself all looked after. Because why? Because the Lord didn't bless you with all that money? No, I worked my ass off. And you should have done better. Well, motherfucker, you're going to figure it out. Lazy fuckface. I don't know, the past 20 years sitting on the couch collecting a big fat pension. I earned it. The fuck you did, you dirty old bag licker. I don't want to tell you because you're all high and mighty and entitled. What is entitled? It's pride. 190, Lucifer. The fallen angel, and that's the field you're in. I did it all on myself. And there was no God. I did it all myself. That's the pride of the fallen angel. The fuck you did, you stupid bastard. You stupid fucking bastard. There were a lot of people in the wood room who did do the work. Fuck-faced. How many times did you work in the wood room? Fuck-faced. You know who you are, you dirty old bastard. Blah, 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 blah. I can't help you out. I'm done.